Suppose you're lying on a road hurt. Which of the candidates would stop their car and get out and help you? I think Biden wins that one pretty easily. I think Elizabeth maybe. I don't think Bernie wins it.
It's just you can't win as a socialist.
Disaster.
The moderates will win.
I think the risk.
Centrist Democrat.
The guy's a recipe for electoral disaster.
I like Bernie, but I don't think he can win.
Says who?
Well, them.
Now, how often have these folks been right in the last few decades?
It's not going to be a wave election.
This is not a wave.
You're looking at the Dems' largest wave in 40 years.
People who are watching this video to buy Bear Stearns.
Bear Stearns, huge global bank, collapsed.
This race is over.
He might be leading the Republican ticket next.
I know you don't believe that, but I want to go on to Matthew Taft.
So help me God.
So help me God.
The White House says it can prove that Saddam Hussein does have weapons of mass destruction.
There are ties between Saddam Hussein and Al-Qaeda.
Anthrax, smallpox,
dirty bomb,
Iraq Al-Qaeda connection.
It's going to be a 2-month war.
Short of a bullet to the back of his head or he leaves the country, war is inexorable.
Inevitable right now.
Let's get it over.
Exactly right. War is inevitable.
War now seems all but inevitable.
179,000 civilians and at least 40,000 military have lost their lives.
Weapons of mass destruction were never found.
Oh my goodness.
Well, at the end of the day, they are very well paid by those same corporations that Bernie is challenging. Who cares what those types think? What do you want? You might just be surprised how many others want that same thing. Bernie has the policies people want. In poll after poll, Americans support his positions.
We have a lot more in common than most people think we do. All right, poll after poll. Should we raise the minimum wage to a living wage? Yes. Should we make sure that we do not cut Social Security or Medicare or Medicaid? Should we give huge tax breaks to billionaires? You know, that's how most people feel.
You wouldn't know this from TV, but Bernie is the most popular politician we have today. Among the primary field, and among all senators. Trump, on the other hand, has very poor favorability numbers. Outside of his hardcore supporters, Americans generally don't like him. His approval rating has hovered between 38 and 42%, making him by far the most consistently disliked president in modern history. George H.W. Bush and Jimmy Carter, the last two presidents to get only one term, had much better numbers, and they were booted out. This likability thing means a lot. In modern history, no candidate with positive favorability numbers has lost to one with negative numbers. Remember that in 2016, in an election rife with meddling by Russians and Democratic Party officials, the two final candidates both had negative net favorability numbers. One won the popular vote, and one won the electoral vote.
Bernie would have won.
Trump is vulnerable to any candidate with net favorables, but success still involves winning over three key groups of voters. First, the voters who backed Obama twice before flipping to Trump. Second, Obama voters who didn't vote in 2016. And third, the even larger group of Americans who do not typically vote at all. Bernie speaks to these people like none of the other candidates. His honesty and trustworthiness set him apart. Finally, Bernie is the change candidate. Despite the conventional wisdom of the elites, campaigns of centrism lose, and those of change win. Bernie's the change candidate. Bernie is the most popular and trustworthy. Bernie has the policies people want. The establishment and the pundit class might not like Bernie, but people do.
Whoa.
What?
I'm feeling the burn.
Nice.
Oh my.